This next section is an important section because it gives you your required and optional spine list. We have written our own 2 series. One of them is the Remember the Days series, and the other one is the Companion series. The Remember the Days is for your kindergarten through 6th, 7th graders, and your Companion series is for your 7th to 12th graders. And so depending upon your age range, you're going to pick one or both of these, depending upon how many children you have and what ages they are. And you're also going to want to use a Bible because we have Bible readings scheduled throughout all 4 years. Then if you wanted to add in any other optional spines, we tell you about them on these next pages. And they're described, they tell you what they're about, who wrote them, and you just pick and choose which spine you want to do. But please remember, do not overdo it. You're just picking 1 or 2 extra spines that you would want to do. These next pages are some of my favorite. I actually copied these out of the book when I was doing Biblioplan with my children, and I use these as a tremendous guide for me to be able to pick easily all of the different books that I would want to have my children read. This section here is the scheduled book list for grades K to 8 for the entire year. Up at the top are your primary resources for all the units. And these are our products. This is the Companion, and this is the Remember the Days, and these are all of our products that you could use. Here are the optional spines that I just told you about, and then we start breaking it down into grade levels. So these are the readers for the K to 2 children. Over here are the readers for the 3 to 5 children, and these are the readers for the 5 to 8. And remember, you're not doing everything. You're picking and choosing what you want your child to read out of. The rule of thumb is to pick 2 or 3 books per unit for each of your children to read. That would be kind of the basic, easy startup way to go. Some of the books are for both grades. So here's some readers for 3 to 5 and some 5 to 8. So you see here marked 3+, 5+. That means that this book right here is also for the older students. And that's the same down here. This K2 is for the kindergarten through 2nd, but the 3+ is also for your 3+ readers. This is the family read aloud page. We have all of the main read alouds are on this side, but if you have already read these books or you would rather choose one of the books over here, you can always choose one off the optional read aloud book list. These are your scheduled book lists for grades 8 to 12 for the entire year. These are the optional texts for the high schoolers. Again, you would be working with these students out of the Companion, but then you're picking and choosing your literature books for each of the 6 units in Early Modern. Along with the book, if you want to get literature credit, then we also schedule in literature guides to go with the book. And our rule of thumb for our literature, for our high schoolers, is to pick 1 serious book out of each unit and 1 book that they would enjoy reading. And then in the course of the whole year, they need to do at least 2 literature guides fully in order to get their literature credit. And we also encourage them to write a research paper. Over here is the optional resource list for the entire year. This list includes audios, videos, movies, extra books that are not listed over here, series books, hands-on fun, all kinds of things that you can do with your kids to make history come alive and make it fun. If there's anything free that we find out about, we list it down here in the free section. So you can go online and find things that are free.